What's up, everyone? Coming at you from an undisclosed location in Europe, inside the European Union for a while. Living out here, it's nice. All right, so check this out anyway. This is crazy. I'm going through the news here, and it's Roy Jones Jr. predicts Bivol to outbox Beterbiev. And as boxing fans, you already clicked on this. You know what's up with this fight. Let's just look through this article quick over at boxingnews24.com. Of course, hashtag not sponsored, just reading the article, and I'll add to my own thoughts to it. And let's just breeze through this real quick. Roy Jones says he believes Dmitry Bivol will beat Artur Beterbiev in their undisputed light heavyweight championship due to his mobility and boxing skills. I'm going to weigh in. Don't go anywhere. Very good track record with predictions. I'm pretty proud of it. You know, wrong here and there, but most of the time I'm right. But anyway, Beterbiev has beaten movers in the past, so it might not help Bivol if he chooses to use his in-and-out style of fighting against him. Toe-to-toe outboxing, Jones feels that the IBF, WBC, and WBO 175-pound champ Beterbiev, who's got a spectacular record, I'm adding all this, 20 wins, 0 losses, 20 KOs, can win the WBL champ. Bivol could do this 22-0, 11 fights. So the champ Beterbiev 2020, he's 2020 literally, can win if WBA champ Bivol 22-0, 11 losses fights him toe to toe. But if he uses movement, which he probably will, and boxes, then he'll win because it's impossible for Artur to plant his feet and load up on his shots to generate power. Roy Jr. goes on to say if Beterbiev doesn't get to Bivol in the first 2 or 3 rounds, he'll lose the fight because he'll get outboxed. Jones Jr. points out that no one in the 175-pound division is fighting Beterbiev toe-to-toe because if they do, they're going to sleep. Of course, obviously, it would be a stupid move to do that. Beterbiev and Bivol are expected to meet this summer in June or July in Saudi Arabia for the 4-belt. It's going to be only 1 belt in my mind. But anyway, 4-belt undisputed championship. Let's take a look at the box records real quick. Just a quick brush up. Let's break this fight down. This is an amazing fight. I can't wait. Light heavyweight division. Artur Beterbiev is 20-20. Perfect knockout ratio. His last fight we saw Caleb Smith not too long ago. KO. Anthony Yarde. Let's see, Joe Smith Jr., very powerful guy, happened in Madison Square Garden, big power, but honestly, I'm looking through his record, Caleb Johnson, I feel like the more quality opponent, of course, is going to be with Bivol. Dmitry Bivol, Lyndon Arthur was his last fight, 12-23-23, 2023 that is, Gilberto Ramirez, he won a unanimous decision. This guy can box. Canelo Alvarez, the upset. A lot of people didn't see that coming. So, yeah. Joe Smith Jr., decision. So, this guy is a really great boxer. His power isn't as big. He's 33 years old. And he's 6 foot tall. His reach is 72 inches. And Artur Beterbiev is a little shorter, but a 73-inch reach. And let me just break this down. And he's 39, so the age is not with him. I'm agreeing with Roy Jones Jr. here. I'm agreeing with this. Dmitry Bivol should be able to outbox Beterbiev, stay away from the big power, and I believe he has the skills to do it. His fight with Canelo Alvarez was very uncovering as far as eye-opening because he looked spectacular, dominated him, looked great, got the decision, surprisingly, right? Finally. Because a lot of Canelo Alvarez's, I feel like fights, if they're close, they go to Canelo because he's got the big name and the money behind him. But anyway, that's a whole nother side topic about boxing, which I don't like. The guy with the name and the guy with the hype usually gets the decisions. But anyway, he did another unanimous decision, and Bivol looks like he's the truth in this division. He's a great boxer. He's only 33 still. In that division, it's still only 33. When you got a guy like Beterbiev, don't forget, is almost 40, dude. When is he turning? Let's see when he's turning 40. I'm not quite sure. I'm looking at box records. I'm missing. I don't want to waste time on when he was born, his birthday, and what have you. But anyway, So rounded off, he's basically fighting a 40-year-old, and you got a 33-year-old fighting him. Bivol, on paper, honestly should win this fight. If you're caught up in a big KO, you got to ask yourself, who did Beterbiev knock out? Caleb Smith, was that a big shock, really? Was that a big shock? I wasn't shocked at all. In fact, I didn't make a prediction video, but I wish I did, because I thought Beterbiev should beat Caleb Smith. I thought he was hit sometimes, caught with shots that were clean. And I think that when he got those shots, I think that Dmitry Bivol will capitalize on him. So I do agree with Roy Jones if he doesn't go in early and get a KO. But anything can happen. This is boxing, guys. Is it going to be a super big upset? No. I think this fight, I think a lot of people, I don't know outside of Roy Jones what a lot of other boxing fans are saying, or pundits, or so-called experts, whatever you want to call them. But I think that most boxing minds, high IQs, boxing predictors, people that really know boxing, by the way, Beterbiev is an orthodox fighter. He's not a southpaw. Let's see. I think that's whatchamacallit. Yeah, these are both orthodox fighters, right? I've seen something wrong here. I don't think so. So anyway, I think that Roy Jones is right, and I think that most boxing fans that really know boxing would probably say that Bivol has the edge here. But anything can happen. This guy has amazing power. But you can't depend on that power when you're getting outboxed. And this guy's a great boxer. He already proved it because Canelo Alvarez is no pushover. He outboxed him, clean outboxing, did a great job. So I tend to agree with Roy Jones over here about what's going to happen. I think that this is all going to go down. It's going to be a lot of hype going on, and anything can happen. You know, you got an exciting fight style-wise. Like this article also has comparisons here with Ali, George Foreman type of guy, going over Ali and George Foreman. Ali massive power for Foreman versus a boxer. So, you know, they're comparing that fight here. So if Bivol can avoid, I'm reading this, him for 2 or 3 rounds, then Bivol will beat him. However, if Bivol goes, I read that toe-to-toe. Now why would why would anyone disagree with Roy Jones on this? Well, because you have a different mindset and an opinion. You're thinking, oh wow, this guy's got to go 12 rounds with this beast. Beterbiev is knocked everybody out. So is it so far-fetched that he's going to catch Bivol at some point? Well, Bivol looks like he has a great chin, and he looks like he's got the perfect style to really take apart Beterbiev, in my opinion. I'm not too sure about the 3 rounds. I mean, yeah, okay, I'll agree with that, but I'm not too sure about it because that big power really stunned Bivol at any point in his fight. It could be an 11th round. Maybe Bivol will be tired. Maybe he'll gas a little bit. But then again, you're talking about a 33-year-old versus a 39-year-old, a guy that's basically 40, who has more gas in the tank. I'm going to go Bivol all the way. I don't think it's going to be a huge upset. If you're calling it a 50-50 fight, I think, you know, what is this? It seems like a modern boxing before I log off here. You know what I'm talking about? Like, with this 50-50 stuff. I feel like that all came about, like, in the last 7 years of boxing. I feel like a lot of people use that as a cop-out. When you got 2 good fighters, oh, it's a 50-50 fight, like Haney versus Regis. I never said that. You know, I thought it would be an outboxing. What is it? Every fight going to be a 50-50 fight if it's 2 good fighters? I don't think this is going to be a 50-50 fight. I just see that clearly there's an edge here for Bivol. And my boxing IQ tells me this. But, like, of course, anything can happen. It's boxing, which makes it exciting. This is going to be a top-notch fight. If you're going to spend money on a fight, this is another fight from Saudi Arabia that you want to pay for. I am not sponsored. I'm just here talking about this. So I'm not trying to sell anybody a fight. If you're going to watch it on the highlights or whatever, or repeat, you already know probably by then who won the fight with the press and all the clickbait and the thumbnails. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and predict Bivol wins a decision and possibly, I'm going to call it, possibly a late round stoppage. I'm going to go for that would be the upset. And somehow Beterbiev finally gets frustrated. He starts reaching for shots. He's got to make it ugly early, really, to have a chance. But I'm going to call an upset win, possibly a TKO or KO. Stoppage late for Bivol. A decision win. I think Bivol's going to get a nice decision win on him, possibly TKO, and I am out. See you in the next one.